Mortexer here. We do reviews, how-tos and a whole lot more, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Today's video is all about retro handhelds and how to get your favourite games onto them. We're mainly going to be focusing on the RG350, but this also applies to various other handhelds and the Anbernic handhelds. So firstly, what do we need? Well, we need our ROMs and we also need some software. The software that we're going to be using today is called WinSCP. So where can you find that software? You can find the software on this link, and I've also put it in the description down below. Download it and install it and then we'll be good to go. Now as you can see on the screen, we have got the RG350 device. It's plugged in with the USB. What we need to make sure is that the USB is plugged into the right hand USB slot, not the left hand slot, because it won't work. Once we've done this, we need to go into the RG350 and click on network and then go on to allow without password. What we need to do now is actually launch WinSCP, and as you can see here it says reconnect session, but we're going to launch a new session just so I'll show you how to do it. So we click on new session, then we go onto new site, and in the host name we put 10.1.1.2 and the username will be root. So once it's loaded up, we'll go back to the root, and as you can see here, we've got the SD card with the ROMs in. So I've got the ROMs folder up now, and we've gone into Game Boy. So I just want to show you how easy it is to transfer games over FTP. Now if you are going to overwrite a game or file, you will get this notification, so it's nice to see that just in case you're going to make any mistakes. Now as well, if you don't know where you put all your OPKs, you go into data apps and all your OPKs will be here. I know a lot of people do struggle with this, and this is where all the emulators and all the good stuff go. As you can see, I've got a variety of different ones, and I've just got Daphne on it, and I'm trying to get that working on the RG350. It's been a bit more painful than I want it to be, but hopefully we should have a video out soon for that. And if you do disconnect and you want to reconnect straight away and you don't want to go through the new session, all you need to do is reconnect, and it will reconnect to the last session you were on. Now one thing to watch out for, if you plug the USB into the wrong drive on the RG350, which will be the top left one, it's not going to recognize the drive, and I've got an example of this now. Now we have got a different way. This is the SD card way, and this is my preferred method. I just find it a lot easier to drag and drop the games. So again, whatever the SD card reader is called, we'll open that up. As you can see, mine is here. We're going to go straight into the ROMs drive. We're going to click that open up, and I'm just going to show you how quick it transfers over SD card compared to FTP. So we're pretty much talking about 5 to 10 seconds at max to get them files over. So we're going to do the same again on FTP and show you how long it takes to transfer files over that way. Now the SD card took around 10 seconds max, and the FTP took around 30 seconds, so there is a big discrepancy in that. The FTP is slightly slower. Now if you're not bothered about time and you want to do it by FTP, I recommend doing that, but if you're on the go and you just want to get it in and out straight away, the SD card is the way forward. What you need to watch out for though, if you do the SD card method, you will get some wear and tear on the SD card over time. The best way to go is FTP because it won't damage the SD card over time. In conclusion, which is quicker? Now I would argue that the SD card is always going to be quicker, but the longevity of the SD card will take a hammering. If you look at it like that, I would go with the FTP. It is slower, but it's not going to damage the SD card in the long run. Now that's just a really quick guide how to put ROMs onto your retro devices. You can implement this onto different retro handhelds, but I just thought I'd do an updated version because I know a lot of people do struggle on this sometimes and get confused when they're looking to put the ROMs onto it if they've just bought the device. And let me know in the comments below how you transfer your files or ROMs onto your retro handhelds. Do you use SD card? Do you find that the fastest way? Or do you prefer FTP? Or do you even like doing it over Wi-Fi? There is various videos down below regarding the retro handhelds as well. We've got the Retroid Pocket 2 and the RG350. We've got various other content on the channel as well. It's all about tech, so go and check that out. And as always, stay safe and I'll see you all soon.